Hey, Baylor fans, this is your call to gear up with Harley-Davidson of Waco. Whether you're hitting the open road or tailgating at McLean Stadium, we've got the ride to match your Bear pride. Check out our wide selection of new and pre-owned motorcycles, visit our service department, or shop all the latest gear and accessories to show off your Baylor spirit and Harley pride. Visit us today and find your freedom on two wheels. Harley-Davidson of Waco, where Baylor fans never ride alone. Visit in-store or at hdwaco.com. Sic Em Bears.
Hi, everybody, and welcome into this week's Sic Em Podcast, presented by Harley-Davidson of Waco. Thanks to HD Waco. Let's talk acrobatics and tumbling today. Welcome in Baylor junior Emily Bott. Emily, thanks for being with us on the Sic Em Podcast.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it very much. Always fun to talk A&T. Great program and great success. The greatest coach of any sport in the world, in Felicia Mulkey. How is being a part of all that success been for you?
It's definitely been a ride. It's so exhilarating when we, even just a regular meet and even being at practice, it's just everyone celebrates everyone's small victories and we just build off of each other and our positivity. It's like never negative. It's always just really fun to just go to practice. Yeah.
That's a real team then, isn't it? I mean,
Yes.
y'all build each other up.
Yeah.
That's
sure.
great. What about Coach Fee? We have the greatest respect for Coach Fee and know her history, the national championships at Oregon, then came to Baylor, and there hadn't been an NCAA championship that's been handed out that Fee wasn't the coach for the team.
Yeah. She's definitely a very strong coach, and she's a strong woman in general. She teaches us about life and not just practice and skills and stuff like that. She is just overall very good at teaching us new things, and she's just incredible, honestly. She's taught me how to be more confident and feel like I am very well prepared for everything that I'm going to do on the mat. It's just crazy how much she's changed my life. So
that's great. That's a very good description. And the greatest thing is she looks at her role here and in the sport of acrobatics and tumbling as providing more opportunities for women. I mean, she looks at it as a real, kind of blazing the trail for women in sports.
Yeah, she's definitely changed the game, and it's so fun to be a part of it, and it's so fun to be a part of something that's a little different because I used to do cheer. Mm-hmm. So it's definitely an experience for all, like even gymnastics, cheer, power tumbling. We've got a very big variety.
That's it. People come here for acrobatics and tumbling, and they come from all different areas, don't they?
Yes.
So what was yours coming here?
I did competitive cheerleading, and we would travel and stuff, but it was very different. It was just a 2-minute and 30-second routine, and then we were done. Yeah.
So what's that like when you get here and it's acrobatics and tumbling, different disciplines. What's that like to learn, I guess, where you fit in here and how everything meshes together?
It was a little difficult at first, if I'm being honest, because it's just different. And freshman year, it's just a big adjustment, but it was actually really fun because, you just love learning new things when it's something that you're pretty skilled at, but it's just a little different. And I really liked the change up of how the meets ran too. It's not just a little routine and then you're done.
Yeah, right.
I like how it's stretched out and it's very competitive going back and forth between teams.
Yeah. And the meets are so high energy and everything moves, it moves really fast. Fee for years has said to people to come watch a meet. If you don't enjoy it, she'll give you your money back.
Yes.
Which is pretty good. I mean, I don't think she's had to give her money back at all.
No.
To anyone.
Yeah. it's definitely really fun just to even support our teammates. Just the whole meet is just really fun.
What do you think about you're a part of the history of really the greatest program in the history of the sport of acrobatics and tumbling, and you're right there, part of it.
Yeah, I feel very honored, and it's just crazy how much it has evolved even from freshman year. It's just keeps growing, and it keeps getting bigger and better, and more teams and more schools. It's very fun.
Yeah. In what ways have you seen it evolve, even in your time here at Baylor?
I've seen new schools have built an acrobatics and tumbling team, and it's really fun to just see like there's new programs just keep popping up, and it's crazy how it's just spreading more and more.
Yeah, and that's fun. And Coach Fee's coaching tree continues to grow also, doesn't it?
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of rare when you meet up against another school that she doesn't have a connection to their coaches.
Yeah, for sure.
That's fun to watch.
Yeah.
That's good. The threat of injury is always there in any sport, in every sport, really. You, I'm told, have a rod in your back. How did that happen?
So it's kind of simple, but a long story. So I grew up having scoliosis, but we were trying to hold off the surgery till after college because it wasn't affecting me too much. But then it got really bad and it started pushing into my lungs. It got to 70 degrees.
Oh.
And then I had to get a rod from, I think it's C7 to L2, which is kind of pretty long.
Sure.
And yeah, after that surgery, I didn't know if I was going to be able to come back. That's why we were trying to hold it off. But it was definitely a roller coaster of both emotions and just like the pain. It was scary because I really didn't know if I was going to be able to come back and tumble. It took me a little bit to get used to because everything was different. I had to relearn how to walk at first. And then I had a second surgery as well. I had a cyst in my lower back, so then I had a second surgery, and then I had a spinal fluid leak.
Oh, gosh.
Then I had to be on bed rest for like 2-3 weeks. That was frustrating, but the injury and all of that stuff, I think it just helped me get stronger and stronger as I, continue with my sports. And definitely being here has helped me progress and know like my strength of, getting through all of those injuries. But it was definitely a struggle.
Wow. You've been through a lot.
Yeah.
So how long ago was this? What age were you?
I had my first back surgery, which was the rod, in 9th grade.
Okay.
And then the second surgery was in 11th grade.
Okay. Golly. So that's a lot to come back from, for anybody. Mm-hmm. But then especially getting back into this sport that you're in to get to do the rehab and the flexibility, I guess, and movement that you have to have. That must have been, what was that like?
It was definitely a struggle because I wasn't able to move my back the same as I used to. Doing back handsprings is a little different for me.
I would think.
Yeah. But I've learned to adjust to it and figure out my body. And they definitely help me here with like weights and stuff. Mm-hmm. I do something different because my back doesn't work the same. Mm-hmm. And I've definitely just adjusted, got stronger with the weights that they tell me to do and all of that stuff. So, yeah.
Would it be safe to say specialized weight training for you?
Yeah.
Like you're not going to do normal weight training, are you?
No.
Right. And does it affect you today?
I get lower back pain where I didn't have my rod. It
Okay.
doesn't, it's just because it's all the weight is bearing on my lower back.
Yeah.
That's the only part that moves in my back hamstrings and stuff. So it's probably just getting the brunt of all of it.
Yeah. You're I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know the history, really the ins and outs of scoliosis, but you're a real success story to overcome that and have those surgeries and to be doing what you're doing now. That's amazing.
Thank you.
It really is. I mean, do you ever speak to other girls or anyone, that maybe is having issues and you can say, look, you can move past this?
I actually have talked to a few people. They have DM'd me through Instagram talking about their situation with scoliosis and not knowing whether how the surgery is going to go, how they're going to turn out, if they'll be able to go back. And I've definitely helped them talk about my, journey and how at first it felt, and I was being truly honest, it was very painful, but
yeah.
You get used to it. You kind of just have to make yourself get out of bed, because at first it was really hard to get out of bed and just walk or sit down. It's just uncomfortable, but I've definitely helped them kind of feel a little more comforted in a way that, it will be okay afterwards.
Yeah.
And as long as you just have that will to really want to work towards accomplishing whatever sport you're doing, then you'll be able to do it.
Wow, that's a great message. You must be pretty strong-willed. I mean, mentally pretty strong to go through that and to come out.
Yeah, definitely hard on myself.
Yeah, where does that come from? Is that your parents? Is that you? Or
I think my parents are very hardworking, so it kind of, rubbed off on me, and I'm just very hard on myself. I really just I won't settle for, leaving off on a bad note. At practice, I have to make sure that I do it the way that I want to before I leave.
Right. I'm sure they do. Do all your teammates know what you've been through?
Yeah, I think so. I know they know about my first surgery.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if a lot of them know about the second surgery or the fluid leak.
Mm-hmm. I got you. But I would think that'd be inspirational to them too, to see you out there and jumping in backflips and everything else and being on the top and knowing what you knowing your entire story. To me, that'd be inspirational.
Thank you.
Yeah, it really is. Well, thanks for sharing that with us. We appreciate it. I hope we weren't too personal with you, but thanks for sharing the story.
Yeah. I love sharing my story because, not everyone knows exactly how people get through things. And so I like that.
Very good. Very good. So when people see Baylor Acrobatics and Tumbling on the mat coming up, your meets coming up in the spring, they'll say, that Emily Bott, let me tell you about her. She's been through a lot to get out there and doing what she's doing. That's a really great story.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Tell us about your family.
I'm an only child.
Okay.
So, I definitely grew up kind of just doing my own thing and tumbling on the grass. My mom was my biggest supporter for my cheer career, and she's definitely helped me become, she's actually just helped me. She's coached me herself.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes when I'm trying to do something on the grass, and I would just always look to her, and she's always just been my biggest supporter for everything. And I probably wouldn't be here today if I didn't have her, guiding me and helping me through everything.
Yeah, that's terrific. From New York, do they get to come down very often and see your meets?
My dad doesn't get to as much, but my mom tries to come as much as she can. But sometimes it's a little difficult because it's a 4-hour.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, she tries to come as much. As much as she can. A lot of the home meets, but yeah.
Very good. Well, and tell me again what you're majoring in.
Communications major. So
okay.
I'm aiming for marketing.
All right. Very good. What would you like to do with that?
Definitely work in the city, New York City.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm just a very creative person. I really like artsy, creative stuff. So I'm really good at making ideas. And so I'm aiming for something of that sort.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your favorite class that you've had in that major so far?
My favorite is interpersonal communications, actually.
Okay.
It's very interesting to learn like people's body gestures and, the signals of the body as well, just not, nonverbal communication.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
That's great. So sounds like when your career here is over and you graduate from Baylor, walk across the stage, but you'd like to go back to New York maybe.
Yes.
After that.
Yeah, for sure.
I can see that. Very good. Well, we appreciate you being with us. Thank you very much. And thanks for sharing your story. And it really is a really inspiring story of what you've overcome to be as successful as you are on the best acrobatics and tumbling team in the world. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Emily Bott with us from Baylor Acrobatics and Tumbling. She's our guest on this week's Sic Em Podcast, presented by Harley Davidson of Waco.